Hi YouTube, Ben back for another video here, finds number 21. Before we get into anything, playing in the background, it's Alice Coltrane, Journey to Snatchydania, I don't know, but gatefold, and it's just beautiful. This just Alice Coltrane plays the harp and the piano on this, and it's just absolutely amazing. With Pharoah Sanders on the saxophone, which is just amazing. Anyone who, I think Jeff would have fun putting this in one of his categories. 'Cause I really ain't sure what you would call this, because I wouldn't per se call it jazz, because it's a bit more. But what do I know, eh? So anyway, it's a great album. Pick it up. You'll enjoy it. Yeah, I went down the Boots this weekend, and I had a really good hit. I picked up a collection of punk records, but the thing is with it, I don't have them anymore because I traded them, because let alone I really do like punk as a genre. Obviously, you know, I have London Calling and all these the obvious titles you have. But what I would say is that at this point in time, I'm not really interested in collecting punk. To me, there's a lot more albums out there that I'm far more interested in than a punk album. I'm not saying punk's a rubbish genre or want to upset anyone. I'm just saying, at this point in time, for me, I'm not really into the punk, you know. So I took it down to my friend who owns a record store, and I had a great trade with him. And I paid £20 for this guy's collection of punk, and I ended up trading him it for about 350 quid's worth of stuff. Got to go pick up a couple of bits because he's an online trader as well. So I bought a few bits included in the deal off of his site. I'm going to go get them in a bit. Also need to go get a new stylus because you guys know I'm DJing in a few weeks. I also got a few more records just to fill in a few holes where I was missing, because in my set, just a few tunes that I needed. But yeah, so yeah, that's it, guys. I traded up that collection of punk. It was Black Flag, DOA, various bits and bobs. The only thing I did keep out of the whole collection, there was about 6 Lou Reed records, and I do actually like Lou Reed, so I kept them. And there was a few Billy Bragg albums I kept, and that's it really. And the rest I traded, and what I got. So let's get into this. The first one, Harry Chaplin. Dance band on board the Titanic, I think. Really nice gatefold. Really nice, really good. Walk on the Wild Side, the best of Lou Reed. De La Soul, 3 Foot High and Rising. Really good album. That's really enjoyable. Alright, guys. Also a few more Coney Island, Lou Reed. New Sensations. Lou Reed, I Can't Stand It. Lou Reed Street Hassle, and Lou Reed Growing Up in Public. Really, really good. Also, just to go off the track, there are a few that I got yesterday. I did pick this up down the charity shop while I was on the way down there. Very, very interesting. I'll stick that up there so you guys can read it. Fromage, a focused expression of religious emotion. And you know what? It's brilliant. It's a 2 LP, 2 vinyl LP, and it's just amazing. The first side is a mass sung in a pure Congolese style and a native song to the Congo, which is really, really top drawer stuff. Just so easy listening and so enjoyable. And then the other side is the Los Frontos Cora of the. You guys can see that, man. I'm not going to butcher this anymore, but really, really happy to pick this up, and it's very different, really good music. I would suggest anyone who sees this to pick it up. Absolutely a killer album I got yesterday. He put this away for me because he knows that I love this stuff. This is the Birdos of Rihanna, and this is 1985 Private Press Folk. If you guys can see that there, Fellside Recordings. And oh my god, guys, I think in my next video I'll slap this on so you guys can sort of give it a listen, give it a hear, but I strongly suggest that you pick this up. There's one on eBay now, and it's in Japan, and it's just amazing, guys. Absolutely killer piece of private folk. Just I can't say any more about it. I didn't even listen to it in the shop because I've never done it, but he's always said to me, if you get a record home and it's scratched or find that you don't get on with it, bring it back down, swap it, whatever. He's a really cool guy. So I took this, and I know I've always got that option if I don't like it. It was quite pricey, but I knew that I could take it back if I didn't enjoy it. But, oh my god, it blew me away. I had a big cigarette, you guys can imagine, and sat down and listened to this, and just wow, just absolutely killer. I don't know if anyone else has heard of this or can give me any more of a bit of an insight in this, but this is some killer private press folk, UK folk, and amazing, and so pleased that I got this. And again, this is what I mean, I traded this punk and I ended up getting this, which to me, compared to punk, isn't even close. But that's just me. I'm not upsetting any of you punk mans out there or women who die hard punk fans. You know, I get it, I really do like it, but at this point in time I'm sort of in a folky, proggy, you know, acidy kind of mood. I've been on it for the last year collecting, and that's sort of the direction I'm keeping going in, because it's very rewarding. So guys, please don't say that I hate punk, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just glad that, you know, I could move on a collection of records that would have only just sat in the corner of my room, really wouldn't have got played. Now they're going to get moved to someone who loves the stuff, probably been looking for a few of them albums for a long time, and now they're going to get them. And you know, to me, that's a good thing about I like trading the records and that, because you get what you want, and yeah. But anyway, the Birds of Rihanna, guys, if you see this, or just try and find it on YouTube or something, because this is amazing. This is 1985, and it's a killer piece of private folk, so brilliant. Next one, Howlin' Wolf, self-titled first album, amazing. I just absolutely love this guy. I don't think I can say enough about Howlin' Wolf and what an influence his music had on me. I know that might sound mad, but I lived Grandpa for a little while, and he was blues obsessed, and he listens to everyone, and you can't have for me, you know, some people end up hating the genre of music, but I ended up loving it, listening to it every day, and you know, Howlin' Wolf, man, just the fucking bomb. And then he also had a bit of Bangaran, Bangra, or imagine you called it, some Indian music, Jab Jab Cool Kai, absolutely amazing, just really, really beautiful, soft lyrics in it, vocals, the music is just so beautifully constructed. It's an amazing album. I don't know why I put it down, but yeah, really, really good. Very good. And these are the few Billy Braggs I got. Billy Bragg helped save the use of America. Billy Bragg, Levi Stubbs, Tears. Really, really nice. And I like this. Pay no more than $1.99. Yeah, I wish that was on all the albums, eh? We still listen to that. Michelle Shocked. Michelle Shocked. Jimmy Cliff. Really, really nice album. John Holt. 3000 Volts of Holt. Awesome, amazing album. This is just a nice little compilation, club reggae. Really, really nice. Some brilliant banging tunes on that. Third World, Rock Around the World. Absolutely, really nice reggae. I don't know about you, but it's been really hot here where I live, and the weather does sort of have a role in what I listen to, and it's like 28, and it was 28 yesterday, and I was in that mood, and when I put reggae on and it's sunny, I'm effing morph into this really happy-go-lucky person. I don't know what it is. It's just a reggae vibe, and I suggest to anyone, if you don't really listen to reggae, you should, especially when it's sunny, because to me it's like musical Prozac. It's really, I find it very uplifting. So yeah, reggae is the world's musical Prozac. Remember that. The Golden Hour of Donovan, really, really nice comp. Kraftwerk, Autobahn, really nice. Vertigo label. Kraftwerk, The Man-Made Machine, really nice. That is 10 Years at Ronnie Scott's, Jazz Decade London. Just some great jazz, man. It's just really easy listening to jazz. Really, really nice. I'll not even do an attempt to say that. You guys can read that. Dance to the Flames. Very panpipe heavy, but very, very beautiful. Again, I wouldn't know what to class this in. I would imagine this is like prog stroke jazz, if you can get that. I don't know. But yeah, really, really good. You might think jazz with pan pipes, but they play the sax in it, and it is very, very jazzy. But it ain't, because it's a hell of a lot more structured, I think, and a lot more complicated. And I wouldn't say jazz per se is complicated, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. I may be wrong. Let's try and get through this. One I'm not going to pronounce, but this is a bit of Irish folk. Really, really nice album. This is EMI Killer. Can't go wrong. And again, legendary performances. Howlin' Wolf. Just an amazing record. To try and carry this up. Next one, Janis Joplin's Greatest Hits. Really nice. Brett Rufus, Sensimilia. Really great album. Ted Hawkins, Happy Hour. And then the final one I got, legendary Jack Teagarden, a really nice gatefold, on the Roulette label, and astounding. And guys, I'm going to leave it there because it's nearly 17 minutes, and if you guys are still watching me after this time, I fucking love you. So on that note, peace and love, man.